I'm good. Yo, what's up, man? This is Pyrroh. This is Pyrroh's podcast. I got Maddie back in here for part two. Say what's up, man.
Hello, my friends.
Gee, I like that.
Hello, my friends. Man, you know how many times I wanted to do voiceovers?
Oh,
hello,
tell
my
me
friends.
about
I have
some
come back.
Maria. ¿Por qué?
I'm white as hell, people, so don't.
But that wasn't you.
Man, I can do Mickey Mouse. I can do
Or
that.
okay, see, this is how we're just gonna get right into this. A fucking voiceover career. Imagine if you had that.
Do you know how badly I
Imagine.
wanted that? I've applied so many times, and I'm like,
You
know,
can still do it.
have you seen the Simpsons shows? At
Yeah,
all?
I've seen-
episode.
I've
You know
seen
the
it.
comic book guy.
Yeah.
This is the absolute worst podcast ever. Absolute shaming on the fucking earth. And I'm fucking
Yes.
Mickey Mouse, dude. It freaks everyone out at work. Like, hiya, pal. Oh boy.
Yes. Yes, and that's what we need. We need more of that shit in this life, man. Now,
Oh,
now
man.
do you have your own character? Do you have like a character you've made, or
You know how hard that is to do? I'm not Johnny
I don't-
Depp, dude.
I mean, well, I don't even think he comes up with his own characters. He just fucking plays what's told. But nothing like you've never like had like a character that you just made up, or does that make you feel like you're crazy to like start thinking of talking in a different voice because it's a different character and that kind of like goes into a different personality type shit? Because I come up with different characters in my head, but then I start thinking, man, if I start putting this shit out like that, people gonna think that I'm crazy because I'm in my fucking room talking to myself, like. Because I like voiceover type shit. I would love to create a fucking cartoon.
So many times I've looked in the mirror and I've practiced and I've talked to myself more like a prep talk.
Mm-hmm.
But these days it's so hard to have an original idea.
Yeah,
And
and that's hard.
Yeah,
you're
it
right.
is.
That's hard. But at the same time, there's also like the evolution of the characters because everything's got to be relatable anyway at
Right.
the time,
Mhm.
and that's what creates that moment in history later on.
Now, as far as character, are you talking about accents, or as far as just creating a new
Like
character and just
just like
applying
an
a voice on them?
whatever, like just whatever you've created, anything that you've created.
No, really. I'm my own character, but I mean,
Okay, what else? What else can you do? What other impersonations?
I do a horrible Russian accent. Have you ever watched Shameless?
No.
No, it's on Netflix. No, it's not on Netflix. It's on Showtime. And there's this Russian bar chick, and she's an absolutely funny Russian girl that tries to run over the bar and just I don't know. Have you met any Russians that have moved up here in the great old North Dakota? He's dying.
Oh my goodness. No, I've Oh wait. I used to work with a Russian at Subway. Yeah.
Did you slap the salami on the meat?
No, I did not. You nasty motherfucker. I grew up with Armenians, Ukrainians, Russians. I grew up with these people. They've taught me a little bit of Russian, here and there, just to say, the formal greetings or whatever. And I got a lot of respect for that culture, man, because holy fuck, they can drink.
Yeah, they think we're interesting, but it's always the other way around with them.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, you guys are really interesting.
Oh man, they can fucking.
I was working at the Grand Hotel on North Hill, and they had a bunch of Russian students, and I really find them really cool, but they wanted me to go out and drink with them and stuff. I'm like, dude, I can't not only keep up with you, but I'm not even age at that time.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's crazy. Like my friends, holy shit. Sure, relax, yo. These motherfuckers know who they're talking. If they're listening, what's up, guys? I'm still here. I'm still alive, in North Dakota. These guys fucking would drink, and I mean, and Arman. Oh my god, Arman, that motherfucker. That's his girl's brother. Whoo. This guy would fucking drink. So we would all be sitting around. This is, we're about to have dinner. And this is the way Russians drink. So they have a toast. Boom. Everybody take a shot.
Salud.
Oh, no, it's a nastroy. So it's like,
Nastroy.
Zdrovia.
Oh, nice.
So, boom, you drink. All right, now food's served. All right, everybody's getting food. You start. Wait. I got something to say. So, boom, boom, boom. He says whatever. Boom, have another shot. Cheers. Cut. Drink. Now you start eating. All right. We got to cheers again. I'm like, damn, how many fucking times are we gonna cheers, dude? I'm trying to fucking eat and you get me drunk and I don't know what to think. My life's falling apart.
Okay, now is it stereotypical that they fucking really drink vodka up the ass?
Yes, they drink good vodka though. That's the thing.
That clear vodka where it doesn't burn smooth.
Americans for some reason just love shitty vodka. Like,
oh, that's smart. Not
Smirnoff.
Smirnoff.
Yeah,
that shit's nasty. Have you tried what is that called? Ciroc?
Yeah, I've gotten a bottle of Ciroc before, but it's just like
I like that stuff.
What the fuck is going on with America? Okay, and if you buy flavored vodka, just know that you're not getting what you think you're getting.
No.
I'm not gonna say exactly what happens, but just know that it's not what you think you're getting. Always get just regular vodka. If you want flavor in your vodka, add the flavor naturally with fruits and sweeteners and shit all like that. Right. Do it that way. Mm-hmm. Don't get the flavored vodka.
And plus, it tastes a whole lot better.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. It's because it's not what you think it is. So, anyways, you learn a lot from these motherfuckers because they are on some real shit.
The Russians?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I've done a lot of research on Putin, man. He's an interesting idol, man.
I don't know too much about him. I really can't say too much about him.
Basically, I don't know all the politicians. I don't really follow up on him much, but he's one of the first politicians that I know that does martial arts on a daily basis. Yeah, he's pretty good. I mean, I don't know why everyone's getting upset with Trump and communicating with Putin all the time.
All right, we're gonna pause right here. All right, and we're back. Yeah, so transgenders.
This is where we left off, people. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, transgenders. Fucking Dave Chappelle was talking about transgenders, and they all got mad. So I thought that was kind of funny because he kept making fun of transgenders, but he didn't make fun of transgenders. He just made fun of one transgender or transgender.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Because this dudette, I don't know what you want to call that thing.
A dude with a vagina.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be insensitive to whatever they identify themselves as. That's cool. I mean, like Dave Chappelle said, that shit, dude, you committed. You committed. I got to give you props.
You don't. Well, I'm not trying to judge anyone, but if you're trying to switch governments on your private areas,
oh shit, switching governments.
Oh, man. I think Canada, they have over 72 different types of genders or
identified
gender pronouns or whatever.
See, I don't understand that because okay, so it's like it started with the LGBT community.
Oh, okay.
And then it turned into LGBT. And then LGBTQ. And then LGBTQLMNOPQRSTV. Like, what the fuck? Like, dude, for real, like, where the fuck are you gonna draw the line? Oh, you're not gonna fucking draw the line. Then you just fucking put the little plus sign at the end, like, oh, there's gonna be a lot more, don't worry. Like, you're not creating a good environment. I mean, you're creating a very open environment, but is that necessarily good? I mean, shit, dude. It's not. I don't know. I don't see it being good for populating the earth the way that it's gonna need to be later. But then again, they're talking about, oh, it's overpopulated.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we're starting to see how it's gonna depopulate itself.
I don't know, man. The power of the
Because
internet. Like,
I'm
you
just
can
saying, like,
complain about anything, man.
dude,
Fuck.
if people are marrying fruit and they're gonna fuck fruit, like you're gonna fuck a pineapple for the rest of your life, like okay, that's cool, do that shit, but you're never gonna fucking have a baby, and it's okay, because if you don't have a baby, then there's one less person that's gonna be fucking fruit.
Man, there's a lot of stupid shit going on. You either got, well,
I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
well,
I, what am I supposed to take from all of that? Like, I'm supposed to, I accept it, dude. It's fucking already there, so I'm not gonna fucking fight it.
well, as a disclaimer, I think I could I could make this up, but I don't think I'm not. In Canada, with all the gender pronouns, if you get someone's gender pronoun wrong, they have the right to sue you. But how are you supposed to identify to that person when you first meet them? Like, hey, what's up? Or, you know,
what the fuck is pansexual? Like,
I don't
fuck
know.
is pansexual? Can somebody Google this shit, please? Pansexual. Like, okay.
Pansexual.
Like, to me, that's like you just took the S out of span. You took the span of everything, and you're just like, you're pans, like you're everything sexual. Like,
No limited and sexual choice with regard to biological
thank
sex,
you.
gender, or
Thank
gender
you.
identity.
Exactly what I thought. Like you're just like literally you're sexual to everything. Like you'll fuck a bottle if it fucking turns you on. Like you don't care. And again, what do I? Who do I blame? Do I fucking blame American Pie for this shit? Like, what do I blame? Who do I blame?
How did all this shit come about, man? Like,
I don't know. This shit just like it seems to like just happen. The internet just all of a sudden woke up to this shit and like, oh god.
we are so using the internet wrong. Completely wrong.
Oh yeah. I agree. I mean, growing up with the internet, watching the internet go from just chat rooms, like literally the internet was just chat rooms. I remember OptiChat was like one of the main ones. And I would go on there as a fucking 7-year-old, and I'm over there talking to random people. I don't even know who. I remember the first time that I fucking got that message back when I sent the message out first, like, hey, and somebody was like, hey, and I was like, whoa, there's somebody over there. Like, holy shit, dude, this is blowing my fucking mind. And now it's like, oh, whatever, dude. It's a text message.
See, it's
like that's a text message.
It's wonderful for good communication, but the communication part between
somewhere got lost.
E-communication, it's not the same. Like me and you talking right face to face, it's completely fucking different. You can feel the energy, but like it's through like a text or anything, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
But
there's loss of emotion.
When the first, I don't remember when the internet first came about. But I think it was used for knowledge and learning things. But now it's becoming more of a complaint tool where you just go on there and fucking complain about your bullshit.
Social media is a complaint tool. The internet still, I think, I remember growing up and they were like real skeptical about people using the internet as a resource because the internet had so much bullshit on it. Even still, it has a lot more bullshit still than actual like factual information. So I remember like growing up and in school, they wouldn't really let you do it unless you had like a real credible source, and it was hard to really prove that shit. So you had to do a lot of research, and it kind of made it more difficult, but it still made it easier. And then Google came along and did their little page rank shit.
Oh man!
And once they did page rank, and that was it. That was a wrap.
I don't know, man. Like
once page rank happened, Google automatically started knowing exactly what you wanted more. It started like creating the trends for you.
I think the thinking process for humans has gone to shit lately because you're like, well, I don't know what this is, so I'm going to go on my fucking phone and look on Google.
Critical thinking.
Yeah, critical thinking, exactly. Thinking.
And like I just said, like, okay, so you can Google it, but I still figured out what the fuck pansexual was just by what it was. Because I just thought, I was like, yo, okay, so pansexual would be like, what, the span of everything?
I don't know, man. You're having sex with a pan.
Oh, fuck, dude. A lot of people would think that. I try to think the other way. Maybe that works.
I'm going to accept all these people, but at the same time, if you're giving us a fucking hard time of knowing what your identity is, then like, come on, dude, give us a chance. Like, fuck. All right, sorry for the first time I called you a candle.
Yeah, well, the thing is, like, you don't know what the fuck I identify as, so whatever the fuck you think it is, I'm just going to say something completely different and fuck you up. That's the same thing. That's all they're doing is using it as a tool to get at somebody. Like, you can't use that shit against me, man. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. Because if you're gonna try to pull that on me and make me feel like I'm a fucking piece of shit because you identify as a fucking whatever and I fucking made you feel bad, get the fuck out of here with that, man. You're a fucking 23-year-old dude. Get the fuck out
It
of
was
here.
weird. When I first got introduced to a transgender, it was, I think he or she was 19, I think. She started off as a girl, then was
Turned
into a boy, yeah.
Okay.
And I went over to their house one day, and his parents were there, and my mom introduced me to all these people and everything, and I just made my introduction. I really didn't want to fucking be there, and coming to find out, even transgender people are sort of attracted to me. I'm like, so how does that work? So if
So what part of you is attracted, the male or the female part?
I don't know. Like
that's the question. It's like, what the fuck? That's why I was like, then don't fuck with me, man. Just no. I'm sorry, not gonna happen. Sorry.
It's very confusing, man.
Not my thing.
There's a lot of shit going on
Not my
in society
thing.
today. It's very, very confusing.
I just remember a lot of shit growing up. Like, yeah, I'm good. I'm not playing that game. I'm not playing that game. So, yeah. Transgenders.
Man, wait until they got sex robots now.
Oh shit.
Man, that's a relationship problem right there.
Yo, the Cat Williams was talking about that shit. Yeah.
Baby, I can't fuck tonight, so can you just fuck the robot instead?
My thing is, okay, so those fucking memes that are coming out with when your sex doll makes you food and it's a fucking plate of plastic food, or when she brings you back some weed and it's a fucking plastic bag of some fucking Lego leaves. Like, yeah, that shit's funny.
The emotional part of our human history is just going everywhere. Like, I don't know.
Oh man.
As humans, I think we're getting really advanced in knowledge and everything, but we're becoming a little stupid at the same time.
Like an idiocracy type thing.
Granted, what's his name? Elon Musk, man.
Oh, Elon Musk, this motherfucker.
Have you seen that SpaceX video in California?
No, I need to.
I remember Terry Crews was posting it on social media, and he didn't know what it was, and he said if it was some type of comet or asteroid or something.
Oh yeah, I did see that video. Okay, yeah, because like George Lopez was posting on it, and everybody that was in California was posting about this shit.
I think they launched their SpaceX.
So what is that supposed to do?
Well, they had like 10 to 20 satellites on that thing, and they're just taking them out into space. I'm not really sure what their purpose was, but it was pretty cool how it launched out in space, though.
I heard that he was trying to start like a global like transport system.
Yeah, he's
like they just shoot you out into the atmosphere and come back down.
Yeah, they're working on it. It'll
take you like 30 minutes to get from London to New York. Like, fuck, dude, 30 minutes.
That's pretty damn fast.
Fuck yeah, dude. Well, because what you're doing is you're going out and then coming back in. Boom. You're not going straight because that takes longer.
This guy is literally trying to cultivate on fucking Mars,
as opposed to fucking boom, just doing a little arc. You just fucking poof.
Yeah.
You just do it. I don't know how it fucking works, but because of the speed and everything that happens to it, you just fucking get there.
I don't like shit? Him and his crew are making.
Oh, they got fucking
unbelievable technology,
billions of dollars to invest in this fucking technology. And this technology, you know what? I embrace the new technology, and I want it to like help, but at the same time, dude, it's like nanotechnology. We've fucking got to be paying attention to that shit because I don't think people are paying attention to it. The RFID chips, those shits are real. They do use those, and it's not a secret because they use it for metadata. Like it's to get information from motherfuckers. It's not.
You ever seen that movie I, Robot?
Yeah.
A lot of people are thinking that's where it's coming to, especially with artificial intelligence.
Okay, yeah, and in that fucking Boston Dynamics company, have you ever seen them?
I'm not
And
sure.
they're the ones that are making robots right now, and like autonomous robots and fucking like, dude, they're doing it, and it's crazy because there's one fucking robot that they got that looks like a fucking, it looks like a deer, okay, but it looks like a headless deer. Let's put it that way. It looks like a headless.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've
Dude,
seen
that
that.
shit
Yeah.
looks weird as fuck, but it's like crawling over shit and like it's fucking moving. Dude, if that fucking thing was coming at you, what are you gonna fucking run at it? Especially if it has something that it can shoot at you with. They just fucking mount a gun to it and fucking shoots you. Oh shit, you're done.
Fuck, man. Not only that, but
And
they're
it's
trying
not
to figure
gonna
out
miss.
ways to like
It's not
put
gonna miss.
put your whole consciousness inside of a fucking robot to live forever.
Oh, nah, that's like transcendence. Like I don't know.
Man, I want to transcend to death, not into a fucking piece of metal.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Thank you. I'm not gonna go there. Honestly, you know what? I don't think it's really gonna work like that. I think that's almost like Hollywood fiction.
Yeah,
Like
well, how do you?
transcendence.
Well,
So how do you live forever? Right now, what we're doing, recording this podcast, we're fucking recording our thoughts. We're
recording of frequencies of
we're
sounds.
yeah,
and
we're taking that and we're
images.
just we're creating the history right now as we speak, just by recording this.
That's a crazy thought. Not only we are recording this through the consciousness, but the subconsciousness is recording itself. So therefore, it will forever live on.
Through what people are hearing. And that's crazy because that's what I want to do. It's like that's why they say like that's why pictures are so powerful. Like photographs or they're
Memories and
super
stuff,
powerful. Yeah,
yeah.
because they captured a fucking moment of time and space and that emotion or whatever was happening in that photograph. That shit is in there, and there's power there. And people don't realize it, but then again they do. They do realize because that's why they can appreciate it that much. Like that's like people will look at a picture and be like, wow, because all the elements were like working in harmony and everything was perfect. And it's like, wow, that's a good picture.
So, what's your thoughts on death? Have you had a near-death
Death?
experience?
I've had a near-death experience. Yes, I've had two. I was hit by a car when I was
Oh shit!
3 years old.
It was a car, truck, or
It was a car.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I got hit by a car. I was crossing the street with my dad, and I guess I like broke loose from him, and I went ahead, and the car just hit me. So I was too young to really remember if that was a near death experience. But the other one was I was huffing Freon.
Freon?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with huffing this substance.
Nah, man, I was fucking stupid. We got fucked up, and I had got introduced to the idea of huffing Freon and where to even get it. And people didn't really know where to get Freon, but I could get it anywhere. I can fucking go get it right now. Like I can go out there right now. And
Is
get
this
Freon.
shit you find in a little compressed can or?
Nah, dude. Every fucking apartment building has Freon. Yeah, you go outside. There's fucking two. I'm not gonna fucking say how to get this. So anyway, every apartment building has Freon. You can get you got access to Freon. Let's put it this way: it's very readily available, and people don't realize how readily available this shit is. It's a dangerous fucking chemical compound, and I do not recommend this shit for anybody. This shit will kill your brain cells and kill you. This shit almost killed me.
In other words, don't do Tide Pods.
Don't fucking eat Tide Pods, you fucking idiots.
Oh man, this morning. Oh man, this was a horrible mistake that happened at work. I work at a group home. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
And as soon as I got my mug out of the cabinet, filled my cup up with coffee and everything, and as soon as I took that first sip of coffee, I was like, "This shit is really salty." And I look at the mug, and there's a bunch of that dishwasher pods residue all over the cup. I'm like, oh, I'm not really feeling good, man. Like my heart started burning, and Like
Damn.
an hour later, I started puking just a bunch of liquid. I'm like, if I can't even get a lick of that stuff, man, I don't know how these people are doing that Tide Pod challenge.
Fuck that shit, dude. Okay, have fun with that shit. Have fun, dude. Fuck no. Thank you. That shit. Going back to the fucking Freon, that shit. That my near death experience. Yeah, we were just hanging out. We got fucked up, and then I got the bright idea. I was like, "Yo, let's do some Freon."
Did you guys smoke it or snort it?
No,
Or like...
you inhale it. So
Okay.
it's a gas.
Oh, okay.
It's a gas.
There you go.
So I was like, "Yo, we need a Ziploc bag." So he's like, "All right, cool. So he goes over there and grabs a Ziploc bag. I'm thinking he's grabbing a sandwich bag, a regular ass little sandwich bag. No, he comes back with a fucking gallon bag, Ziploc bag with the fucking like the actual zip to it. Like, holy shit, dude, this is like some official like real shit. Like, I don't have money for this type of shit. You gonna use this Ziploc bag on this right now? Okay, cool. I go out there, I fill that shit up, and it's like, all right, so we're like hitting it, and we pass it around. We're getting fucked up, And then I go to hit that motherfucker, and mind you, there's like half the bag is left in that motherfucker. Okay, so I go to hit it, and I go, and my friend just goes,
oh man!
Like, so I just like inhaled all of it. It was like, and it just goes. That was it.
That's it.
That was it. Like everything just went black, dead.
That sounds like a horrible trip.
It went like empty, and I was just like, "What the fuck?" And I was looking around like, "Yo, what the fuck is going on?" And it's not like I panicked, but I was just like, "Okay, well, where do I go?"
Did you just lose your sense of nature everywhere?
I was
You're
just
like, what the
fuck?
fuck?
I was just looking around like, "What the fuck?" And then I heard, "Oh shit, dude, we gotta call the ambulance. We gotta call the ambulance. So somebody call the ambulance." And then I was just like, "Wait, nah, don't call the ambulance. What the fuck you gonna call the ambulance for? I'm right here." And I just go, "Nah, don't call the ambulance." And that was me waking up. I was like, "Nah, don't call the ambulance." And they were like, "Oh fuck, don't call the ambulance. Don't call the ambulance." And I just like I snapped out of it. I like woke up, but dude, I don't know what the fuck happened there, but I died. Look, that shit. If that's what it is, that's death right there. Because I was gone. I was gone. Like they thought I was dead, and I was like done.
Man, we would
To the point where it scared them. To the point they were about to call. They were like, "Dude, we thought you were dead. You look dead." And I was like, I felt dead.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, like
that's what death feels like. I felt that shit.
My closest near-death experience was with DMT, and I fucking love that shit forever.
That's a different. I don't know.
It's a different world.
That's a different way of entering. Like I wasn't entering the right way.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I would never think of Freon.
Like to get to that level of consciousness and state of mind, dude. I literally just blocked all of it and just shut everything down. And I literally saw I didn't even really see myself. I just like knew. I was like, oh, what the fuck? All right, so what now? Like, what the fuck do I? It was a state of not. It was a state of confusion, but calmness. It wasn't like I was panicking. I was just like, okay, well, what the fuck do I do now? Like, okay, where do I go right here? Because I got to go somewhere. I can't just fucking be standing right here. I got to do something.
You learned nothing from it, did you?
There wasn't anything to learn. What the fuck was I seeing? I didn't see anything. There wasn't shit. It was a blank ass fucking space. It was just. It literally went. And you can still feel the pressure, but it was just like nothing. And I'm just like, oh my god, it was oh, freaked me the fuck out. I came back and I'm just like, no, you ain't gotta call the you can call the ambulance because I kept saying that shit. I was like, because they were like, gotta call the ambulance. I was like, no, you ain't gotta call the ambulance, man. Why you gotta call the ambulance? Who the fuck's why? I'm not gonna pay for that shit.
Oh
Like,
hell no, not
like,
a no.
no, because I was just like, no, don't call the ambulance, man. Fuck that shit. And I woke out of it saying that, don't call the ambulance. And they were like, oh, don't call the ambulance, don't call the ambulance. He's good. He woke up. And they were just like, everybody was just like, whoa, like everybody was snapped out of their high, like whatever the fuck just happened. They weren't high anymore. They were not fucked up. They were all back to reality. Everybody was just like, yeah, I don't think we should be fucking around with this type of shit, man. Like it was a real heavy moment for the rest of the night. Like
Mm,
everybody was just like, yeah, I don't think we should be doing this.
no, it's
Like
crazy
this
what
is
we'll get high on, man. Sharpies,
fucked
rolls
up,
of duct
dude.
tape, fucking Tide Pods, and
And then and then I feel guilty. I feel guilty and I feel kind of like I kind of deserved it because I did that same fucking little to somebody else, but to the other person that I did it to, it was just one of the little bags, you know. So I did it to them and like clapped it on them, and she wasn't expecting it, and she got fucked up, and she was just like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa," and I feel bad because it's like, you know, you got what was coming to you, you know. So don't fuck around with this shit. People talking about Freon inhalants, man. Fuck that shit. You don't need that.
has your body ever gave up on you where everything was starting to shut down and you just black out and you feel like you're about to fucking die?
No, I can't say that I like physically like let my body shut down because there's a big mental game that goes with that. So mentally, I can't allow my body to just shut down. But physically, like my body just shutting down.
So I moved, hold on. I met you in 2014 because that's when we were working with Jeremiah.
Yeah, 2014.
I moved here on July 18th, 2013. And by that time, I was 140 pounds. And right in the middle of high school, I just passed out right in my science class. My whole body
Mm,
was shutting down. This is when I was a little anorexic before I met everyone on our crew.
okay.
And I was really fucking skinny. So my kidneys were shutting down. I
Shit.
passed out right in the middle of science room because I stood up, I guess, quickly, and I started blacking out. And I fucking hated this teacher, but I'm like, I begged for her life. I'm like, please get me to the office or something. And they got two of the biggest kids in that science class to drag me into the principal's office, and they tried to feed me a fucking Oreo or something sugary, and I completely denied it. And they called my parents right away. My parents have been trying to make me eat
Yeah.
to get my weight, but I didn't really care. That's when I was in my little suicidal depression stage. And as soon as they rushed me to the Air Force Base hospital, they stuck an IV in me, and that was the most euphoric feeling I've ever had. Because well, not only that, I felt good, but also at the same time, I thought to myself, I'm like, fuck, I really need to change my life around. I need to start eating. I need to take care of my body myself. But like during that time of blackout, man, I was having all these visions and everything, and I was just like, fuck, am I gonna die because I didn't take care of myself, or like I
Yeah.
you know it was completely weird. And unfor- unfortunately, I was vegan for a couple of years, and I
But
kind of
it helped you though. It helped. It
to
helped
a
you.
point. It like
It helped you.
with my ancestry and my blood history, being a vegan, I'm sorry, is not really the way for my family to go. We're Irish, German, Scandinavian, so we're used to the heavy meat and potatoes.
Yeah.
So I finally started eating meat again, and before I was anorexic, I was 284 pounds in fucking high school, man. Then I just lost over 100 pounds in 1 year, less than 1 year, and my parents thought I was on speed and shit. Like that was the most horrible feeling I've ever felt in my life.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
As a disclaimer, I've never done speed. I've never done all the
Good.
hard shit. I've done
Good.
all the psychedelics, but as far
Yeah.
as I went.
We all do the psychedelics. Man. Shit. Don't get me wrong.
Oh shit! We're
Put
gonna
'em
take a commercial break. This podcast is brought to you by